Category is the certificates from the NJSCUA for passing the NJSCUA written exams. And I'd like to call on Mr. Fitzroy Hales, President of the NJSCUA, to come and present the awards. The first award is to myself. I actually managed to pass that one, guys. Thank you. The next award is to Chan Rahman. He's got two awards for the preliminary and the final written examination. The next award is to Deepak, also 2 awards for the prelim and the final written. The next award is to Mahir Patel, also the 2 awards. The next award goes to Sakumar Agaran. The 2 awards, he's not here, so we'll hold those. The next award goes to Srihari. He's got 2 awards. Yeah, he's got the keyboard. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Last but not least is Srinivas Shira. He's in India. He's in India, so he's got the award.
I would request Mr. Hales to...
Yeah, if we can ask Mr. Hayes if you'd kindly just say a couple of words for us. Yeah?
He represents the umpires across the United States. He's the president of the association, so let's just hear from him.
Thank you, Deepak. Let me say, a few months ago, Deepak came to me and said to me, emailed and said to me he wanted to start an umpire association in New Jersey. And I said to him, do you have the time and the effort, to put such a project into being? And he said that he'll try. And let me say, Deepak, on behalf of the Umpires Association, USSC Umpires Association, you have done a good job. I know you have this staying power. We need, the America is built on the premise that we need a few good men. And if you are looking for an example of what a good man should be, you have one as your president. And I want to say, as members of the New Jersey Cricket Umpires, you have a good person who you should rally around and give all the support you can, because he has a project, he has a big project, and he's doing a good job in carrying out what he started. On behalf of the the word the USACUA, United States Cricket Umpires Association, goes a far afield, as Mr. Bat says. We are an international association in the sense that we are on the same level and the same ages as the Australian Cricket Umpires Association, BCCI, if you want to say that, the one in England, or any other association that is in charge of training and certification of umpires. As Mr. Bass said so elegantly, we fall under the auspices of the West Indies Cricket Umpires Association. You can ask, why is that so? A few years ago, the ICC, in its own judgment and foresight, gave the governance of cricket in the Americas to the West Indies Cricket Umpires Cricket Board to provide guidance when they fell short in their certification process. So USACA falls under WICB, so by our own actions, we become a part of the West Indies Cricket Umpires Association, and they are the certification body for us. What do I mean certification body? We conduct a certain level of qualification within the United States, and then we have to take their certification exam to reach higher heights. And as of today, I can say we have about nearly 52 members of our association who are fully qualified. And I stand here as a living testimony, because I was just in panel as an ICC umpire to do the Division I tournament in Florida. So why am I saying this? People are asking, what is it in it for me? You know, we have about 5 or 4 umpires who so far have been impaneled. Impaneled in the sense that they were asked, you know, to perform duty at the ICC level. A few years ago, 2 years ago, ICC asked us to do an ICC tournament in the Americas, and that's the ultimate. We all of umpires are ICC certified. I mean, you can be called at any time. I got an email about a month ago and said you have to report for duty February 6th to the 13th in Florida, and this is the Division I panel. This is the ICC related. Let me talk about the ICC panel. The ICC have 2 panels. You have a panel A and a panel B. They asked us to make recommendations to the panel. Asked us, USACUA, make recommendation panel. And we make recommendation to the panel. And based on the recommendation you make, then you guys are called for different tournaments. So we have 6 people on the panel. As I speak, the ICC have reduced what they call the age for umpires to as low as 35 to 45. So people like me, who are in my 60s, I have a very short shelf life, so we are looking for people who are younger and fitter to be a part of that panel. And as Mr. Bat says, I have done a few tournaments in New Jersey recently, the Dream Cricket. And I had the pleasure of working with my buddy over there, and a very, very impressive umpire I saw here and I spoke to him. Very good, very solid umpire. You asked me what the way solid because I'm an assessor. Assessor means that after you finish all your book work, then you have to go onto the field of play to show me what you can do. And that way it comes in, and that way we look at umpire and you can determine who is fit enough both physically and mentally to do the job, because the book work alone, the academic alone is not all. It's all you conduct yourself on the field of play, not only in the execution of the law, but in the control of the game and of yourself. Because that's what I look for, you know, you umpire or you project yourself and all that. So I don't want to bore you, but that's the mission of the USA 2 year, is to find a few good men. A few, I always give this joke here, at the inception of our association, somebody walked up to the president and said, Mr. Batch, I want to become an umpire. Mr. Batch said, you know, it's all well and good you want to become an umpire, but why do you want to become an umpire? The guy said, I cannot see the ball anymore, so I want to be an umpire. So that's not one of the qualifications to be an umpire. You have to be both physically and mentally strong, because you have to stand here for 7 hours a day, probably for 5 days, to institute the laws and to carry out the processes involved in umpiring. I mean, to be mentally and physically fit. But that's not the most difficult umpiring match is the 50 over match. If it's 50 over is more difficult than the test level. So you have to stay there from what? From 9:30 and perhaps until 5:30 with 1 or 2 breaks, you know, and that is very strenuous on you as an umpire. So we're looking for a few good men. Or do you join the association? We have a website. We are lucky that we have people, expert like Deepak and the others who help us to formulate, you know, or the electronics or the connectivity with the outside world. We have a website. This is USACUA, United States of America Cricket Umpires Association.org. The USACUA.org. All the information you need about the Umpires Association, you can get it there. And we are available in any state, in any region of the country. You can join. We are national. We have bodies, we have membership in all the different regions in America. And if you go there, you don't find the association, just call us. Call anybody in the association, we get you involved. All right? So that is my little pep talk, and we are willing, and let me say again, I'm pleased to say we are also part of the United States Cricket Hall of Fame. 5 of our members are inductees into the Cricket Hall of Fame. And Mr. Bat, as modest as he said, he didn't say he was a Cricket Hall of Famer, but Mr. Bat is one of the few Hall of Famer in cricket. He's inducted into the Cricket Hall of Fame, and he's a part of our association. So we are willing, we are able, and we are looking for a few good men. And it's not a rewarding job, but it's a pleasing job. You know, I was talking to a very old test umpire Mr. Santon Paris, and he said to me, you know, as an umpire, I always have the best seat in the house because I see everything from where I am. He said to me, I saw the best innings I saw, Mr. Paris said, was Lawrence Who was 302 against England. He said, I have the best seat in the house because I saw it all. I was the umpire at the end. So that's the satisfaction we get. Nothing better than standing here as an umpire and watching a guy like Lawrence Who, for a century. You don't pay for that. So that's the reward we get. It's financially, if you're looking for money, it's not here yet, but it's coming. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. It's a good job, but it's a non-fulfilling job.
Too late for you.
It comes from your heart.
You'll be dead.
So we are looking for a good foment. Join, enjoy yourself, and we give you all that you need to be a good umpire. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of NJSCUA, I would like to thank Mr. Hales and Mr. Baksh. They're taking all the pains to come into from New York to train us for 14 to 16 weeks. So give them a big hand, please.
We're switching gears. I think Bruce couldn't pronounce well, so. What? You couldn't pronounce the names well.
Anyway.
Say that again.
All right, now we're going to have executive committee members' mementos presented. And I would like to welcome Kayam Farooq, captain of Royals Burbank, and Mr. Kuba Kassan, captain of Parkham.
George Matthew. I'm going to get our vote.
These mementos.
It's the last year's cap. Yeah, boo.
First, I'd like to call Mr. Srihari Jundinganawale, umpiring coordinator and assistant treasurer for the league. Next, I would like to call Uncle Teddy Punai, assistant secretary for the league. I call him uncle because he's still a young fellow.
Teddy, take a picture.
I'm not gonna do it over again. Come on, man. Look at the camera. There we go. That's the way to go. Thank you.
Sharia Hafiz, PRO for the league.
He's not in here, so keep that.
Sharia.
Amir Khan, treasurer for the league.
जान से कमाई करनी थी तो स्पार्टस के लिए कहता था शेरिया ना इस
Mr. Sayyid Ahmed, secretary for the league. Mr. Kiran Nittur, former vice president.
He's not in here, so.
George Matthews, vice president of the league.
बड़ा प्रोफेशनल तरीके से
And Mr. Deepak Kate, president of the league.
Thanks, man.
You right?
All right, now we have individual accomplishment awards for the league for the year 2010. First, I'd like to welcome Mr. Amit Godbole and Mr. Amarnath from Dhoom FM to present these awards.
Just to give a little bit of, hint about, these gentlemen have been very helpful for us to spread the word about our league. They come from Dhoom FM. They have a cricket show on Saturdays, and they talk about our league, and they're a great supporter of our league. So we can't thank them enough for all.
Win some teams.
Our first award goes to Dean Romino of Royals Cricket Club, man of the match for T20 finals. Dean Romino. Mr. Kayam will.
You make sure you give it to us.
Yeah.
Or why not? Thank you.
Kayam, you can stay here.
Yeah.
The second regular season finals award, man of the match, goes to Prasad Mahadev of Royals Cricket Club. Kayam.
So you're gonna get 6 of them?
All right, we're gonna invite each team's representative if you are here to collect the man of the match awards for the team. AIM Cricket Club, There are 2 Men of the Match award, one presented to Kunal Baride and Sunny Sangwan. Anybody from here? Well done.
Cut it.
Good job.
Please. Cut it.
Well, this is going to be a tough one. Royals
What is it?
Cricket Club,
Cut it.
we have 13 certificates, so